Hello, today I have the removal of the charcoal filter on a 2014 BMW R9T. This is a full video from the beginning to the end, including the parts needed to perform the task. The removal of the filter is pretty simple. First, remove the zip ties that are holding the filter in place and then disconnect the tubes from it. There's no need to be gentle here, as these parts are no longer needed. The second step will be to remove the bracket that holds the filter. This process only requires removing two screws. One is on the top and the other one is on the side. For the second screw, you will need an extension that reaches the screw. I took a very long time to do this, mainly because of doubt and laziness. I read multiple complaints about people smelling gasoline after removing the filter. I have to say that it's been 2 months since I edited this video and the actual removal. I keep my bike in a 10x10 shed and I have not detected the smell of gasoline coming from the bike. I must also add that you are fully responsible of performing this repair. You should always follow the guidelines that your state or country demands. The purpose of this repair is purely aesthetic, as we all want a cleaner and less cluttered look of the bike. Removing the bracket first will give you better access to the electrical connection. Go ahead and disconnect it. The line that comes from the throttle body will also need to be disconnected. Try not to damage it, as it will be needed later on. You can also cut inch and a half of the hose if you wish to do so. Once the bracket is removed, it is time to remove the throttle body line. Just follow it to the engine and be gentle when removing it, as there are a couple clips behind the frame. The only part that you will need to buy for this is a protection cap from BMW. The part number is below, and you should be able to find it in any dealer without any problem. Now, let's remove the Y connector and lower hose. We will be reusing the Y connector. Be gentle when removing it and keep it somewhere safe. The next step is to remove about 1 inch from the upper hose. Technically, remove the part that was expanded to fit into the charcoal filter. This is where the Y connector will be installed. Add some lube to it to help it slide it in. And to continue with the line, this is where we will be reusing the hose from the throttle body. Connect the line to the Y connector and insert it to the existing clips where the lower hose was attached. Once the hose is secure, cut it at the same length as the overflow line from the gas tank. Don't forget to remove the clips from the screws. You will no longer need them. Now, there are different ways to hide the cable connection. For me, I found it easier to detach one side of the rear wheel cover. Before putting the cable away, cover it with electrical tape. This will prevent water from getting inside. Hand tie the screws back in place, but do not overdo it. You can add blue Loctite if you want to add extra strength. Finally, Inspect the underseat to make sure everything is in place. Once everything looks good, reinstall the seat and it is ready to be tested. I tested the bike and everything was fine. I did not get a cell and no lights turned on the dashboard. And that's it for the full removal of the charcoal canister on a 2014 BMW R9T. I hope you liked the video and see you soon.